Hello. How you guys doing today? Well, let's talk some more dinosaurs. I really enjoyed the last video, and I have more to talk about. I mentioned in the video, we talked about the Brontosaurus and the Apatosaurus, and I mentioned a little bit of why the name Brontosaurus endured for so long after, it was kind of scientific consensus that it didn't exist. Never mind that it exists now. And, Dinosauria has always had a unique relationship with pulp culture. For obvious reasons, dinosaurs are pretty cool. And I don't think there's one dinosaur that has benefited more from popular culture than the Velociraptor. Excuse me. Now, the Velociraptor was popularized, through Jurassic Park. First through Michael Crichton's book, which was published in the 80s, I think, and then obviously the movie in the 90s, and it endures till today. That, you can tell how old somebody is if you ask them what their favorite dinosaur is. And pretty much after the movie came out, the Velociraptor got a pretty huge bump over that. And that's fine and dandy. Dromaeosaurids, raptor-like dinosaurs, they're all very neat and deserve, the popularity that it's gotten. But there's just one problem with the Velociraptor's popularity. And that's because it's kind of stolen. You see, the Velociraptor itself, it was about the size of a turkey. Same general layout, but much smaller. And the dinosaur that really is represented in Jurassic Park is something called the Deinonychus, which is, that exact size. And I believe Deinonychus is, in Greek, it translates to terrible claw, which is, talking about the claw on their foot, which is the defining feature of all those types of dinosaurs. And what the problem is that right before the book came out, while Michael Crichton was researching it, a paleontologist, I guess wrongfully, classified Deinonychus as a velociraptor. And that's been since rectified. And, that goes into, again, that science is not static, and sometimes things and decisions are made. But it was enough to, it was enough of a blurb to make sure that it was a velociraptor in the books, and that stuck. And it continues to stick to this day. And that's fine. We've discovered different types of dinosaurs since then, and the ones that are closer to the size of Jurassic Park's Velociraptor. That, it's not the end of the world. You get things like Usurper, which is actually bigger than the Jurassic Park raptors, but certainly fits the bill better than the actual Velociraptor. But still, it's kind of bittersweet to think about the Deinonychus, which was, at least in my book, was always cooler than the Velociraptor. And I wish it got the accolades that the Velociraptor has gotten, at least pop culture wise. But on the same token, the Toronto Deinonychus doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it? So it's fine. It's something that endures. And, Jurassic Park has always had tons of problems with their dinosaurs, so it is what it is. And, I'm not going to get too far into it, but I mean, we're pretty sure now that most of these Velociraptors, Dromaeosaurs, Deinonychus, that's the whole family there, were covered in feathers. And, that's something that we haven't really seen very well demonstrated in pop culture. Jurassic Park 3 tried to go in that direction, but baby steps. Another thing is that a lot of these raptors, Deinonychus, whatever, they actually have the hands displayed wrong, and I can't quite show it right, but they had wrists like birds, so their hands kind of would tuck forward like a bird's, but we always have their out and grasping, and that's just wrong. I mean, they'd have to have broken wrists for that sort of thing, but it looks cooler, and unfortunately, dinosaurs' rule of cool pretty much is king, at least in pop culture. But it's fine. There's a bunch of, for every big slight, there's 20 billion little slights in the world, and all you can do is just educate yourself. I don't lose sleep over the Velociraptor taking the Deinonychus's glory, because I know Deinonychus is cool, and it's always going to be my boy. And yeah, I think I'm still kind of formulating, I want to talk about my Amphicylius video. I actually want it to be a good video, so I'm trying to get some props and some drawings and whatnot. So I'm working on that. We can talk Jurassic Park a little. I'm not one to rag on the scientific merit of Jurassic Park, but there's always stuff to talk about. So if you guys want to talk about it, that's fine. And anything else you guys want to talk about. I like this dinosaur route. If there's anything that you would like me to talk about or look into, I'd be more than happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. We'll just call it there. I hope you guys have a great day.